Currently in St. Vincent, based on the information that's shared with us, there are approximately 600 active cases in St. Vincent right now. In Barbados, approximately 800 active cases, and in St. Lucia, approximately 400. What we have found throughout our region, and quite possibly because of the new strains that exist, by the time a case is picked up that is not a travel quarantine case, by the time a case is picked up that sneaks into your borders or that you missed through your border control, if you have significant social activity going on at that time, chances are it is too late to control it at that point. The case, if it shows up at one of your hospitals or so, or community health centers, would have been in circulation for quite possibly a week, interacting with members of your population for quite possibly a week. This is a contact tracing nightmare. This is what we're seeing our brothers and sisters in other regional countries dealing with to the best of their abilities. Our health system, its strengths and its weaknesses are no different from theirs. And as such, we need to recognize that right now, the threat of COVID to Grenada has never been greater from outside of Grenada. That our health system and border controls are the same border controls and health systems that we have had moving through this pandemic. We have strengthened as best as possible, wherever possible. And we are saying as a ministry that there are still weaknesses in our system, as there are in every single system in every single country in the world right now to this pandemic. The one thing that is happening is that the pandemic, the virus itself, is getting stronger and stronger and taking on more and more victims. So this is why you will find for this week, or at least for the next 2 weeks, the curfew from 10 p.m. will remain between 10 and 5 a.m. And I do understand and hear the calls from individuals who are saying, as Dr. Charles has said, that there are no active community cases, cluster cases in Grenada, that all of the cases that we have picked up are travel related and in quarantine. And in fact, we haven't even picked up one of those in the last 24 hours. I hear that and would love to be able to find comfort in that, to say, let us relax, let us release. But I also have to, and we have to look at everything else that's going on. And while we want to and have always said that we want to find the balance between lives and livelihoods, we, at this point in time, based on what we see happening throughout the region, based on the changes we've seen with this virus, and most recent changes with this virus, we prefer to err on the side of caution. I know for many out there, that is not what they would like to hear. Many were looking forward to further easement, whether it is just to be more sociable, or whether it is that they have a business that's related to or is significantly affected by the curfew hours. But at this point in time, we cannot find a way to accommodate curfew going later, i.e. more social activity, with the risks the way they are right now. So we have recommended, and Cabinet has accepted, that the curfew remains from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., at least for the next 2 weeks. We are asking everyone to be compliant. We are asking everyone to wear the mask, to respect the curfew, to please not make it difficult for the Royal Grenada Police Force, because they have to take extra steps to enforce this as well. And when individuals push the envelope, it makes it harder for them.